limits. Okay, today's discussion theorem number 3, sin theta, that is limit of sin theta by theta as theta tends to 0 is equal to 1. We have to prove this. Very important. Already we have one discussion. What is that? One theorem we know, limit of x raised to n minus a raised to n divided by x minus of a as x tends to a is equal to n into a raised to n minus of 1. We know this rule. This is what our theorem number 2. Theorem number 1 is general. Examination, this or this, that is compulsory. Compulsory question. Definitely they will ask this or this in the examination. Okay. Now I have to prove this limit of sin theta by theta as theta tends to 0. This is algebraic and it is trigonometric, and one condition is there, that is where theta is measured in radians. Sin theta by theta as theta tends to 0 is equal to 1, where theta is measured in radians. Fine. To prove this, consider one circle. O is the center, right? And this is the point A, and draw the one tangent at A. Do you know what is tangent? Tangent in Kannada, sparshaka. Tangent means that is the line which touches the circle. This is the circle, this line touches the circle, and this is join this and select one more point to say B and join this, it is a B, so that it is equal to theta. Now angle is generated at the center. Now I extend this, it cuts at C. So if you extend this OB, it cuts the tangent at C, and join this one too. This is what the triangle O, A and B. This is one figure. With the help of this, I can explain limit of sin theta by theta as theta tends to 0 is equal to 1. Yes. I draw the figure once again. Observe carefully. The same figure. Yes. What we have to do? First, consider a circle. This is what the circle. Consider a circle. This is the circle, right? And here big circle I want. Consider a circle. This is the point O. Mark the point A. At A, draw the tangent. This is what the tangent. Tangent means sparshaka, which touches the circle at a single point. Join OA and select one more point, say B, and join OB. Yes. Now it makes an angle how much? Theta. Angle AOB is equal to theta, and extend this OB and it cuts it here and it is C. This is your B and this is C. Later I join this. What? Okay. Therefore, AB is an arc, right? Angle AOB is equal to theta radians. Observe carefully this figure. There are two triangles and one arc is there. This is called an arc. The one triangle is OAB. This is the triangle. There are three things. One is triangle AOB. This is the triangle AOB. One more is there, arc. This is called what? Sector. AOB sector. There is a one sector AOB. This is small triangle AOB. There is a one sector AOB. There is a one big triangle AOC. What is that? Triangle AOC. Okay. There are three. One is a small triangle, another one is a sector, another one is. If you observe carefully, this is the big triangle. The area of this big triangle is greater than sector. Area of the sector is greater than this small triangle, or the area of this is less than sector AOB and less than, that is what? Angle AOC. The area of this AOB is less than area of AOB sector, and this is again less than area of a big triangle. You can write here it is area, and you can write area, and you can write area. Area of this triangle less than area of this sector less than area of this big triangle. This is my main point. ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ ಈಗ? ಒಂದು ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿವಿ, ಒಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಎ ಅಂತ ಗುರುತ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ. ಎ ಒಳಗೆ ಒಂದು ಟ್ಯಾಂಜೆಂಟ್ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಟ್ಯಾಂಜೆಂಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಪರ್ಶಕ. ವಿ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಬಿ, then we write OAB. This angle is equal to how much? Theta. Angle generated is theta. Now we join that AB. AB join ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿರಿ, ಈ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ದ ಏರಿಯಾ AOB, ಸೆಕ್ಟರ್ AOB. ಸೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಗುಂಡಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದೈತಲ್ಲ, ಇದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಈ ಏರಿಯಾ ಸಣ್ಣದೈತಿ. ಏರಿಯಾ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಈಸ್ ಲೆಸ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ ಸೆಕ್ಟರ್ AOB. ಈ ಸೆಕ್ಟರ್ದ ಏರಿಯಾ AOC ಈ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ಗಿಂತನೂ ಸಣ್ಣದೈತಿ. ದ ಏರಿಯಾ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಲೆಸ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ sector. Area of sector is less than this. My job is to find area of triangle, both the area of triangle and area of the sector. Therefore, first I find area of triangles, right? I write it here only. Otherwise, I can write there also, not an issue. Area of triangle AOB is equal to 1 by 2. And for that, you have to draw one perpendicular. So you call this one as a D. 1 by 2, base into height. Base is OA and height is what? BD. Height is equal to BD. I have to find the value of BD. To find the value of BD in this triangle, I define sin theta. So in the same triangle define sin theta, Which triangle? In triangle, which one it is? OBD. OBD, define sin theta. What is sin theta? Sin theta is equal to opposite side divided by hypotenuse. Opposite side is BD. Hypotenuse is equal to OB. Therefore, BD is equal to OB into sine of theta. Therefore, 1 by 2 OA into BD value is equal to OB into sine of theta. Right? And moreover, this is what? Radius R. This is also radius what R? You can write it here. OA is equal to OB is equal to how much? Radius. This is what your radius. Therefore, if I substitute the value 1 by 2, it is R. It is also R into sin theta. Therefore, 1 by 2 R square sin theta. 1 by 2 R square sin theta. It is what? Area of the triangle. Area of triangle OAB. Area of the triangle OAB. You call this one as equation number 1. Right. This is my main discussion. I put a 1 box to this. This is according to this I am moving now. You call this one as equation number 1. And here it is from 2. Okay. Once again, what I am doing, I am finding the area of this. Then I go for area of this. Then I go for area of this. Area of the triangle AOB you want. For that 1 by 2 base into height. 1 by 2 base into height. 1 by 2 base is OA. Height is BD. I want the value of BD in this small triangle sin theta. Sin theta is equal to opposite side divided by hypotenuse. Sin theta is equal to BD by OB. BD is equal to OB into sine of theta. 1 by 2 OA. BD is OB into sine theta. So, but OA is equal to OB R square theta. This is over. Then I want the area of sector. Area of sector. Which is the sector? Sector. This is known as a sector, you know. This is called a sector. This is called sector. This part A is equal to 1 by 2 R square into theta. All of we know this. That is called area of sector. The formula is there. Area of the sector. Area of the sector OAB. Where is that? Area of the sector OAB. OA and B move like this. This curved path include ಆಗ್ತೈತೆ ಅದರೊಳಗೆ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಗಿಂತ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಬಂದಿರ್ತೈತಿ. Area of that sector is equal to 1 by 2 R square into theta. This is over. This is over. I call this one as equation number 3. Now I take area of triangle big one. What is that? OAC. Area of the triangle OAC. That is also the same 1 by 2 base into height. Base is OA, height is AC. OA into AC. 1 by 2 OA into AC. What is AC? To find the value of AC, I go for this triangle OAC, right? In that I define tan theta opposite side divided by adjacent side. Therefore, in the same triangle, define OAC. In triangle OAC, define tan theta. Tan theta is equal to, what is the value of tan theta? Opposite side divided by adjacent side. AC divided by OA. Therefore, AC is equal to OA into tan theta. Therefore, OA into OA tan theta. But 1 by 2 OA is nothing but R. This is also R into tan theta. Therefore, it is equal to 1 by 2 R square tan theta. This is what area of triangle OAC, you call this one as equation number 4. Very simple discussion. It looks lengthy but simple. First circle, then the tangent, then we select the point B, then we join OA and OB to develop the angle, then we extend it, it cuts the tangent at C. Now we have the three things. One is a small triangle, sector and a big triangle. Area of this triangle is less than the area of the sector, less than the area of big triangle. Therefore, I am finding the area of 3. Area of the triangle AOB, 1 by 2 base into height. Then height, to find height, sin theta, opposite side divided by hypotenuse. BD is equal to OB into sin theta, OB into sin theta, R sin theta, 1 by 2 R square sin theta. Then area of the sector, 1 by 2 R square theta. Area of the big triangle, 1 by 2 OA into AC. So to find the value of AC, I define tan theta, opposite side divided by adjacent side. Therefore, tan theta is equal to AC by OA. AC is equal to OA into tan theta. I substitute the value of that R. It is 1 by 2 R square into tan theta. Now the discussion, main discussion starts now. From 1, 2, 3 and 4, what is the discussion? Area of triangle AOB is less than area of sector less than area of triangle. What is that? AOC. This is from 1. We know the values of this. Substitute. What is this? 1 by 2 R square sin theta is less than area of the sector is how much? 1 by 2 R square into theta is less than area of the triangle AOC, 1 by 2 R square tan theta. Am I right? Now I do one thing, divide every term by 1 by 2 R square. If I divide by 1 by 2 R square, sin theta, right, is less than 1 by 2 R square, theta less than, it is tan theta. If you divide by 1 by 2 R square, 1 by 2 R square, 1 by 2 R square. Again divide by sin theta. If you divide by sin theta divided by sin theta less than theta by sin theta less than tan theta by sin theta. They cancel each other, it is 1 less than theta by sin theta less than, okay, tan theta means what? Sin theta by cos theta into sin theta cancels. 1 is less than theta by sin theta less than 1 by cos theta. Now the main discussion is here. Actually I want theta by sin theta, write it as a, take the reciprocal. Take reciprocal, take reciprocal. If you take a reciprocal, 1 is greater than sin theta by theta greater than cos theta, because if 1 by A is less than 1 by B implies that if you take a reciprocal, A is greater than B, right? This is the formula. It means that 1 by 4 is less than 1 by 2. 1 by 4 means how much? 25 paise is less than 1 by 2 means 50 paise. If you take a reciprocal, 4 is greater than 2. Am I right? 4 rupees is greater than 2 rupees. ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ, 4ನೇ 8ನೇಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಐತಿ. ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಇದನ್ನು ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. 4 ರೂಪಾಯಿ 2 ರೂಪಾಯಿಗಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗ್ತೈತೆ ಅಂತ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. ಇದನ್ನು ಇಡಕ್ಕೆ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. Here my main discussion point is there. So I don't have a space. I write it here. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀತೀನಿ with a different color so that you can there will not be a confusion. So from here space is not there, therefore ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀತೀನಿ. Okay. Observe 1 less than this. ಏನು ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ರೀ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್, ಏರಿಯಾ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸೆಕ್ಟರ್, ಏರಿಯಾ ಆಫ್ ದ ಬಿಗ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್. ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟೆಡ್ according to the statement number 1, area of the triangle AOB is less than area of the sector less than area of the triangle AOC. I have substituted the values, all of the value to be divided by 1 by 2 r square. We get sin theta less than tan theta divided by sin theta, theta by sin theta, tan theta by sin theta. So 1 theta by sin theta by cos theta, sin theta cancels. This is the answer. Actually I want to find theta by sin theta by theta. For that take the reciprocal. If I take the reciprocal, it changes its sign. Ulta ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ signs change ಆಗ್ತೈತಿ. The reason is this. Now discussion. Observe carefully. Sin theta by theta is less than 1. Cos theta 0 ಆದರೆ cos 0 is how much? 1. Theta tends to 0. Cos theta tends to what? 1. As theta tends to 0, cos theta equal to how much? 1. Therefore 1 less than 1 greater than sin theta by theta greater than 1. Its value less than 1 or greater than 1. It means that it approaches to what? 1. ನಮಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಅಂತ ಬರೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಒಂದರಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಐತಿ, ಒಂದರಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ದ ಬಿಗಿನಿಂಗ್ approaches to 4 as x approaches to 2, answer approaches to what? 4. Greater than 4 ಬರ್ತಿತ್ತು, ಲೆಸ್ than 4 ಬರ್ತಿತ್ತು, ಬಟ್ 4 ಬರ್ತಿದ್ದಿಲ್ಲ. Here as theta tends to 0, the answer less than 1 or greater than 1. ಒಂದರಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚರಾಕೈತಿ, ಒಂದರಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇರಕೈತಿ. It means that in the language of calculus we write this one as limit of sin theta by theta as theta tends to 0 is equal to in between 1. Hence this is what the answer. This conclusion is very important. ಏನು conclusion? theta tends to 0 ಆದ್ರೆ ಈ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ಒಳಗೆ theta tends to 0 ಆದರೆ ಇದು 0 ಆದ್ರೆ ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತೈತಿ? cos theta is equal to how much? 1. Cos theta becomes how much? 1. Therefore 1 sin theta by theta, it is in between 1 and 1. ಯಾವಾಗಿದು theta 0 ಕಡೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ sin theta by theta ಆನ್ಸರ್ less than 1 greater than 1 ಆಗ್ತೈತಿ. Therefore sin theta by theta, theta tends to 0 is equal to 1. So this is the what proof of sin theta by theta as theta tends to 0 is equal to 1. This is important for the examination point of view. Definitely they will ask this one in the examination. Right. Once again I repeat. ಒಂದು ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿರಿ, ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಎ ಐತಿ, ಒಂದು ಸ್ಪರ್ಶಕವನ್ನು ಎಳೆಯಿರಿ. ಟೇಕ್ ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಬಿ, join this B, AOB is equal to how much? Theta. Then extend, ಇದನ್ನು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ it cuts the ಸ್ಪರ್ಶಕ tangent at C. So join this AB. ಅಂದರೆ ಇದರೊಳಗೆ ಏನೇನಾಯಿತು? OA and OB are radii. This is the angle. ಏನೈತಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿಲೆ, ಈ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಐತಿ, ಈ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ದ ಏರಿಯಾಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಸೆಕ್ಟರ್ದ ಏರಿಯಾ ಏನೈತಿ? ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಐತಿ. ಇದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲದ್ದು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಐತಿ. ಹಾಗಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಮೂರು ಥರದ್ದು ಏರಿಯಾ ಕಂಡು ಹಿಡಿಬೇಕು. ಏರಿಯಾ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್, What is the area of this small triangle AOB? We know the area of the triangle formula. What is the formula of area of triangle? Area is equal to, area of triangle is equal to 1 by 2 base into height. Pada gundle ettara. Pada is OA. Ettara, this one BD. OA into BD. BD calculate ಮಾಡೋನು. In this triangle OBD sin theta define ಮಾಡಿದ್ರ, this is opposite side divided by hypotenuse BD by OB. BD is equal to OB into sin theta 1 by 2. BD is equal to OB into sin theta R into R sin theta R square sin theta. This is over. Then area of the sector ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಐತಲ್ಲ, ಸೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಟ್ರ್ಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಗತಿ ಇರ್ತೈತಿ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕರ್ವ್ಡ್ ಶೇಪ್ ಬರ್ತೈತಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಐತಲ್ಲ, area of the sector is 1 by 2 r square theta. I write the same, area of the sector OAB is equal to 1 by 2 r square theta. Then big triangle, this big triangle, in that area is equal to 1 by 2 base into height. Base is 1 by 2 OA into AC. I have to substitute the values 1 by 2 OA into AC. Triangle ಅದರೊಳಗೆ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ನೋಡಿರ್ತೀರಿ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಹೈಪೋಟೆನ್ಯೂಸ್ AC by OA, AC by OA into tan theta. Substitute the value 1 by 2 r square tan theta. Now I have main equation 1, 2, 3. What is there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Area of the triangle, small triangle is less than area of the sector less than area of the triangle AOC. I substitute all the values from 1, 2, 3. Small triangle area ಇಷ್ಟೈತಿ, ಸೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಇದಿಷ್ಟೈತಿ, ದೊಡ್ಡ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಇದಿಷ್ಟೈತಿ. 1 by 2 r square ಇಂದ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ ಭಾಗಿಸಿರಿ. sin theta, theta and tan theta. Again divide by sin theta, sin theta, sin theta, sin theta. It is a 1 less than theta by sin theta. Tan theta ಅಂದರೆ sin theta by cos theta by sin theta, sin theta, sin theta cancel ಆಯಿತು. 1 less than theta by sin theta, this one. ಉಲ್ಟಾ ತಗೊಳ್ತೀನಿ. If I take a reciprocal, ಉಲ್ಟಾ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಲೆಸ್ ದೆನ್ ಇದ್ದದ್ದು ಗ್ರೇಟರ್ ದೆನ್ ಆಗ್ತೈತಿ. ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ 1 by A is less than 1 by B ಇದ್ರೆ ಉಲ್ಟಾ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ A is greater than B ಆಗ್ತೈತಿ. ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಕಾರಣ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. 1 by 4 means 4ನೇ 25 ಪೈಸೆ is less than 1 by 2 means 50 ಪೈಸೆ. 4ನೇ 8ನೇಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಸಣ್ಣದೈತಿ. ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 4 ರೂಪಾಯಿ 2 ರೂಪಾಯಿಗಿಂತ ಏನಾಗ್ತೈತಿ, ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗ್ತೈತಿ. ಸೊ ಇದು ಏನು ಮೇನ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್ ನಂದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಐತಿ. ಇದ್ರೊಳಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಆನ್ ದಿಸ್. ಇದರೊಳಗೆ ತೀಟಾನ 0 ಆಗಕತ್ರ, ತೀಟಾ ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಟು 0, ತೀಟಾ 0 ಕಡೆ ಹೊಂಟ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ಹೌ ಮಚ್ 1. I write the same, as theta tends to 0, cos theta tends to what? 1. Therefore the value of sin theta by theta lies in between 1 and 1. ಅದನ್ನು ಬರೆಯೋ ಪದ್ಧತಿ ಹೆಂಗಂದ್ರೆ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಒಳಗೆ, ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಆಫ್ sin theta by theta as theta tends to 0 is equal to how much? 1. As theta tends to 0, the answer tends to what? 1. So this is the main identity we use, but to apply this identity one condition is there, theta must be measured in terms of what? Radian. Very important, note down. Okay, now I take some illustrative examples and remarks. What is the rule? It is limit of sin theta by theta as theta tends to 0 is equal to 1. Some illustrative examples. Illustrative example number 1. Limit of sin of say 4 theta divided by theta as theta tends to 0. Limit of sin of 4 theta divided by theta as theta tends to 0. ಹಿಂಗಿರಬೇಕಾ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಂಗಿರ್ತೈತಲ್ಲ ಹಂಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿರಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 4 ಐತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಬರ್ಕೋತೀನಿ 4. If I write 4 and here write 4, we call that one as multiply and divide by what? 4. As theta tends to 0, theta na 0 kade ಹೊರಟಂದ್ರ 4 theta tends to how much? 0. Therefore it is of the form theta by theta as theta tends to 0, its answer is how much? 1. 4 into 1, therefore answer is equal to 1. Simple. ಭಾಳ ಸರಳ ಲೆಕ್ಕಗಳಿರ್ತಾವೆ, ಆರಾಮ್ ಸರಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. Right. This is one illustrative example, you can take it. In this way we are going to solve the problems. But I have some remarks. It is example, now I take a remarks. Totally we have the two theorems. What is that? First one x raised to n, but this is now running sin theta by theta as theta tends to 0 is equal to 1. This is what the main rule. Now we take a remarks. Remark number 1. Limit of tan theta by theta as theta tends to 0 is equal to 1. Okay. Limit of tan theta by theta tends to 0. Put theta equal to 0. Tan 0 divided by 0. 0 by 0, which is equal to how much? Tan 0 is 0. IDF. Then what do we do? We make some simplifications. What is that? Limit of tan theta by theta as theta tends to 0. Now I write this one as limit of sin theta divided by cos theta into theta as theta tends to 0. I write this one as limit of sin theta divided by theta into 1 divided by cos theta. Just adjustment of the terms as theta tends to sin theta by theta 1 by cos theta. Limit is applicable to product g of x. Apply the limit to both. Limit of sin theta divided by theta as theta tends to 0 into limit of 1 divided by cos theta as theta tends to 0. Its value is how much? We know this. It is 1 into, substitute the values, 1 divided by cos 0. 1 into 1 by 1, answer is how much? 1. Therefore, our first remark, limit of tan theta divided by theta as theta tends to 0 is equal to 1. This is one remark. Okay, I write it here. Remark number 1. Remark 1, limit of tan theta by theta as theta tends to 0 is also equal to how much? 1. Or I write it in a blue color, I write it in a red color. Remark number 1, limit of tan theta by theta as theta tends to 0, its value is also equal to how much? 1. Once again the explanation, limit of tan theta by theta as theta tends to 0, it is equal to 1. I have to prove this. Tan theta by theta, regular method, theta equal to 0, tan 0 by 0, 0 by 0, it is IDF. Tan theta by theta as theta tends to 0. Now it is IDF, I have to make some modifications. Tan theta can be written as sin theta by cos theta and theta. Now adjustment sin theta by theta and 1 by cos theta, it is a product of two terms. Apply the limit to both. Limit to this into limit to this, its value is 1, and it is a 1 by cos 0, it is 1. Therefore limit of tan theta by theta, its value is equal to how much? 1. This is one remark. Second remark, I write it here. Second, remark number 2. What is that remark number 2? Remark number 2. It is limit of theta by sin theta as theta tends to 0 is equal to 1. This is the second remark. Okay. Limit of theta by first we put theta equal to 0. What happens? 0 divided by sin 0, 0 by 0, therefore IDF. Therefore what I do, limit of yes, space is enough, theta divided by sin theta, theta tends to 0, divide numerator and denominator by theta. Divide numerator and denominator by theta. Limit of theta divided by sin theta, numerator and denominator by theta, as theta tends to 0. Theta theta cancels, it's a 1. Therefore it is a limit of theta by theta is 1, 1 divided by sin theta by theta as theta tends to 0. Now what we have to do? Limit to the upper and limit to the denominator, numerator and denominator. Therefore limit of 1 as theta tends to 0 divided by limit of sin theta by theta as theta tends to 0. Observe carefully. Limit up numerator, ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆನೂ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ಗೆ ಹಚ್ಚಿರಿ, ಕೆಳಗಡೆನೂ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಹಚ್ಚಿರಿ. Therefore constant, it will not be affected, therefore its value is 1, and it is our theorem, it is 1, therefore it is how much? 1. Hence we write limit of sin theta by theta, what is that? Theta divided by sin theta as theta tends to 0, it is also equal to how much? 1. This is the next one. Okay, this is next. I write it here. What is that? Remark number 2, limit of theta divided by sin theta as theta tends to 0, as theta tends to 0 is also equal to how much? 1. It is a remark number 2. Last remark. This is once again I repeat. Theta by sin theta, if you substitute the limit 0, 0, 0 by 0, it is IDF. Limit of theta by sin theta is theta tends to 0, numerator and denominator by theta, theta, theta. It is a 1 divided by sin theta by theta. So limit is applicable to numerator and denominator. Apply the limit to numerator and denominator. So 1 and here its value is 1 and its value is also 1. It is our basic theorem, the answer. The last remark, that is remark number 3, that is limit of theta by tan theta as theta tends to 0 is also equal to how much? 1. So for that, again the same procedure, put theta equal to 0. So it is 0 divided by tan 0, 0 by tan 0 is 0, it is a IDF. Then what do you have to do? Write the problem, theta divided by tan theta as theta tends to 0. Divide numerator and denominator by theta. Divide numerator and denominator by theta. If you write like this, limit of theta divided by tan theta, this is also theta and here also it is a theta, as theta tends to 0. So what we get? Limit of, it is a theta by theta is 1. It is a tan theta divided by theta as theta tends to 0. We know this, if there is a quotient form, limit is applicable to both. Limit of 1 as theta tends to 0 divided by limit of tan theta by theta as theta tends to 0. Constant, we cannot apply the limit to the constant, therefore it is as it is. Its value is 1, therefore it is how much? 1. Hence limit of tan theta divided by theta as theta tends to 0 is equal to how much? 1. This is what? Another remark. Once again, limit of theta by tan theta. ನಮ್ಮದು ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್ ಏನೈತಿ, ನಾವು ಥೀಟಾ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 0 ಅಂತ ತುಂಬಬೇಕು, ರೈಟ್? ಥೀಟಾ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 0 ಅಂತ ತುಂಬಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಥೀಟಾ ಬೈ ಟ್ಯಾನ್ 0 by 0 IDF ಆಗ್ತೈತಿ. If it is IDF, we convert it. Theta by tan theta, divide numerator and denominator by theta, ಮ್ಯಾಗು theta ಕೆಳಗು ಥೀಟಾದಿಂದ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. 1 divided by tan theta by theta. So apply the limit to the numerator and limit to the denominator. Limit of 1, limit of tan theta by theta. It is a 1 by 1. Answer is 1. Therefore, alright, the third remark. What is our third remark? Remark number 3. Limit of theta by tan theta as theta tends to 0 is equal to 1. This is the one more. Yes. This is fourth remark. Third remark. This is the main rule and these two are the remarks. And cos theta by theta as theta tends to 0, that is directly can substitute. Answer is how much? 1. Cos 0 is how much? 1. 1 by 0 is equal to how much? 0. You can write that one too. That is what? Remark number 4. Limit of cos theta by theta as theta tends to 0. If you substitute theta equal to 0, cos 0 is equal to 1. 1 by cos 0. Cos 0 is equal to how much? 1. 1 divided by theta is equal to how much? 0. It is equal to how much? Infinity. 1 by 0 is also how much? Infinity. Infinity is also abstract quantity. We use that one in our mathematics. It has a meaning. Infinity meaning is what? 1 divided by 0. If you get a 0, okay. If you get a 1 by 0, that is called infinity, it is okay. But we should not get 0 by 0. That is our main condition. So these are all what the remarks. In this way, we solve the problems. It is the main identity, limit of sin theta by theta as theta tends to 0. Okay, now this, using this identity, I want to find some remarks. The first one is tan theta by theta, theta tends to 0 equal to how much? Tan theta by theta, our job is put theta equal to 0, tan 0 by 0, indeterminate form. So if this is the case, we go for modifications, tan theta sin theta by cos theta and theta sin theta by cos theta, adjustment sin theta by theta into cos theta. Product ಇತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೂ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಹಚ್ಚಬೇಕು, ಇದಕ್ಕೂ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಹಚ್ಚಿರಿ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ವಿ ನೋ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ 1. ಹಿಯರ್ cos 0 is 1, 1 by 1, answer is 1. Tan theta by theta, its answer is how much? 1. Yes, it is correct. Then theta by sin theta, again the same procedure. Theta by 0, sin 0 by 0, indefinite. Then I go for this sin theta by theta, divide numerator and denominator by theta and theta. Numerator is 1, theta by theta, ಮ್ಯಾಗೂ ಹಚ್ಚಬೇಕು ಲಿಮಿಟ್, ಕೆಳಗೂ ಹಚ್ಚಬೇಕು. So limit of 1 and here limit of 1 and limit of sin theta by theta. Calculus, it is a study of a continuous change. 1 is a constant, it remains as it is, it is not altered. 1 dulitu, its value is 1, it is our theorem, therefore it is also correct. It is our next one. Next, the theta by tan theta, the last one, it is theta by tan theta as theta tends to 0, put theta equal to 0, 0 by 0 IDF. So limit of theta by tan theta as theta tends to 0, divide numerator and denominator by theta. Theta by theta, 1, tan theta by theta. So limit of this, its value is 1, tan theta by theta is equal to 1, answer is 1. Therefore the fourth remark is also correct. And one more, according to this, cos theta by theta as theta tends to 0 is equal to how much? 1 by 0, that is what? Infinity. If you write its reciprocal, then it becomes how much? 0. Where I have to write? I write it here. One more remark I write, that is remark number 6, limit of theta by cos theta as theta tends to 0, it is 0 by cos 0. Cos 0 is how much? 1. Answer is equal to how much? 0. This is your sixth remark. Totally we have the one theorem and fourth 5 remarks. You have to remember this much. Okay students, we have the two things. One is algebraic, another one is trigonometric. Algebraic is what? It is sin theta. Algebraic is x raised to n minus a raised to n divided by x minus of a, as x tends to a is equal to n into a raised to n minus of 1. What is the trigonometric? Limit of sin theta by theta as theta tends to 0 is equal to 1. And this is the main. Using this, we have the sums of identities. Tan theta by theta, theta tends to 0 is equal to 1. Theta by sin theta, theta tends to 0 is equal to 1. Its reciprocal is also 1. Cos theta by theta, theta tends to 0, it is infinity. And theta by cos theta, that is equal to 1. This is what the main theorem. Tomorrow onwards I have to solve the problems using the trigonometric functions. It means it is applicable to the trigonometric functions. The problems are very simple. ನೀವು ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಸಲ ಬರೆದು ತೆಗಿರಿ. In your examination, one will be compulsory. ಎರಡು ಥಿಯರಮ್ಸ್ ಅಂಕರು ಅದಾವ. One theorem is general theorem, it is a beginning, that is to clear the concepts of the concepts of limits, that is theorem number 1. Second and third, limit of x raised to n minus a raised to n divided by x minus of a as x tends to a is equal to n into n a raised to n minus of 1, algebraic functions ಅದರಕ್ಕೆ ಇರ್ತಾರ. Or sin theta by theta as theta tends to 0 is equal to 1 ಇದರಕ್ಕೆ ಇರ್ತಾರ for trigonometry. In your board there will be a one blueprint. ಬೋರ್ಡ್ದವರು ಒಂದು ಬ್ಲೂ ಪ್ರಿಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಇದನ್ನು ಕೇಳಲೇಬೇಕು, ಇದು ಕೇಳಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ನಾವು. In blueprint it is mentioned one of them should be asked. Therefore definitely it will come in the examination. Practice these problems, definitely you get a good answer, right? Take a one screenshot of a whole board and you write it.